Congratulations on Robin Hood.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thanks, Eric.
So you're playing such storied characters that have such a long history. I was wondering for each of you, how did you go about trying to make these characters your own?
Yeah. I sat down with Jonathan, and you know, this is after I'd gotten the role. Sort of confessed to him that I haven't seen any Robin Hoods. uh, but I'm very drawn to this story and our version of it, and we both came to the conclusion that well, let's keep it that way. We're trying to do something that's new, so and I think it actually it's going to help you if you stay clear from sort of watching any past versions of Robin Hood. And yeah, that in itself was kind of a big inspiration for what we're about to embark on. Like, clearly it's something that's gonna, for me anyway, came from more of a personal place. Yeah.
Lauren and Lydia, talk a little bit about how you think this version of Robin Hood is different from the past, and how what differentiates it.
Well, we're going to see characters that are familiar that everyone loves and knows, but we're also going to meet some really amazing new characters as well, like Priscilla. And it's different because we've never seen a young Rob and a young Marion before as children. So from episode one, we meet them as kids and kind of follow their journeys as they grow up into adults. So that was really interesting for me. And also the heightened focus of Rob and Marion's relationship as they kind of experience the injustices and class division around them.
Lydia, tell us a little bit about how you approach your character and bringing her to life.
I mean, I think what's so interesting is that Priscilla is a clean slate in terms of she doesn't have to beholden herself to any previous versions. And again, it starts with the script. Like, she's written so beautifully. She's so delicious. She's got a real, fire and spirit, as her father likes to keep reminding her. I think the relationship between the sheriff and Priscilla is very, very interesting and dynamic, both politically and just as a father-daughter, relationship. And I think the sheriff is a new take that we haven't seen before. He's not an archetypal villain. He's very complicated and torn between duty and justice. And so I guess I just let the script lead me, and the costumes and the set and my relationship with Lauren, like, just our first scene was together.
Yeah.
And it kind of set the tone. And then our last scene was, I won't spoil it, but it was beautiful and heartbreaking. Yeah, it was special. So that we're so lucky to have these guys.
Yeah. Jack and Lauren, talk a little bit about how you created the chemistry that's so key about the relationship in the story. How did you go about creating that?
I mean, we like when we first did the chemistry read in London, it was just like a sort of a gut feeling thing. Like, I thought, if they don't pick Lauren, I don't know what they're doing. So it was, and we became fast friends.
Yeah.
And I think we saw eye to eye on the love between Rob and Marion and them as people, because it's sort of a Shakespearean story. These two people on paper shouldn't really be together. But they believe in justice, but they really do believe in their love, and we really tried to hash that out.
Yeah, definitely. Jack made it easy. He's just such a nice person and so easy to get on with. So I was so relieved when I met him at the chemistry read that we just got on so well. I always remember he was sitting outside the audition room before I was going in, and I thought, I'm going to have to pretend I'm in love with this guy in the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to go over and break the ice and say hello. And we just had a nice chat. I think I went to Australia like the year before, so we just kind of bonded over that before we went in. But yeah, he'd been cast in the role already, and I felt like he was really rooting for me in the room, which gave me that confidence. And yeah, we were kind of just like in it together and really wanted it.
So finally, just what's a behind the scenes moment that you'll take away 10 years from now thinking about this experience of shooting the show? Lauren, Lydia, sorry, let's start with you.
Well, I got hit in the chest with a steak by Sean Bean. So I'm going to think about that for years to come. Like a bucket list moment. But also just, you know, being in the scenes with Sean, and it's like being in a masterclass. He's so talented, and you learn so much, but he's so understated. Like, I think he loves boiled eggs, which is just so northern. It's I feel like that's a northern thing. I love eggs. But yeah, both being hit by the steak and learning a masterclass from him is something I'll treasure forever.
Yeah, and for me, it's been a big goal of mine to play a role on a horse. So it was, yeah, it was amazing when I read the script and I was like, oh, I'm so excited to learn how to ride a horse. And there was a moment where I was, for the first time, with Steve, who plays Huntington, we were riding through the village as a family, and it was like such a surreal moment that I'd almost like visualized, something that I really wanted to do, and the sets around me were just incredible, and that moment will be something I'll remember like forever, I think.
And I would say, that sort of first time where the outlaws are together and we are running for our lives in the forest was, a moment where right before they yelled action, we were looking at each other just sort of going, wow, isn't this like the best job ever? And we just took off. So, yeah.
Jack, Lauren, and Lydia, congratulations on Robin Hood. We hope everyone gets a chance to see it when it premieres on MGM+. Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.